There is a great amount of people coming to the United States from Mexico. 11.7 million immigrants have came to the United States, and 52% of them are from Mexico. Every immigrant comes to the U.S. for a reason.
But it's the only thing.
Why did your family immigrate to the U.S.?
Well, in my case specifically, my parents and grandparents came here for one sole purpose, and that was opportunity. They came here because my distant relatives had gotten good jobs and they made a living out of it. And so my parents and grandparents, they wanted to receive the same opportunities that my relatives have gotten. Even though the stereotype is that all Mexican immigrants come here illegally, that is not really the case. My parents and grandparents, and in many other cases, they came here documented.
For ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken.
The economy in Mexico isn't and hasn't been so good, and this is because of NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement. It was created to make trade easier between Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. The U.S. financed corn and flooded the Mexican market with it. This drove millions of farmers out of work. The other factories opened up after and created low-wage paying jobs. This caused migration up north.
My mom immigrated from Mexico to the United States for a new job opportunity. At first, she was undocumented, but then received her citizenship.
Loving can mend your soul.
Education has been a big issue in Mexico. Many students can't continue their education because of financial issues. They need to work to help bring money to the table in order to survive. People immigrate over to the U.S. so that their kids don't have to suffer like they did, and they can receive a better education and have better careers. My father came to the United States before my mother to establish a home for her and my older brother to live in. They both came to the United States for the same reason, to have a better future and for us, their kids, to receive a better education.
We made these memories for us.
There's an increase in crime in Mexico, and the main causes are drug trafficking and other big crimes. There is a widespread concern about illegal drugs in Mexico and broad support for using force to combat violent drug gangs, with more than 10,000 deaths from drug-related violence. This is why people are coming over to the U.S. They are fleeing their country to find a safer environment for both their kids and themselves.
My mom and my grandma both came from Mexico to help my two aunts that are unable to work and to send them money every day.
Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me. I won't ever let you go. Wait for me to come home.
For a better life, education,
Job opportunities.
For the American dream.
To reunite families.
Nourishment.
Financial needs.
To succeed.
Opportunity.
Corrupt government.
Monetary inequality.
Increase in crime.
The solution to this problem could be maximizing the security in the border and to just accept the fact that there are so many people out there suffering by not having the opportunity that we as Americans have here.
And if you hurt me, well that's okay baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me. I won't ever let you go. When I'm away, I will remember how you kissed me under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through
To you. What? Oh, fuck! Because they had heard that before a couple years. Fuck my life. Cut of that. Okay.
Well, for my